Today, I want to look at what I call the center of health, the center of your health, the center of my health. Now, do you know that your microbiome holds the key to your good health or bad health? Let's face it. What is your microbiome? As humans, our bodies exist in a unique and interdependent relationship with microbes. Think about it. The skin, the digestive tract, the airway or your respiratory system, the female vagina, your eyes and ears each have unique microbial ecosystem. These complex ecosystems are made up of different types of microorganisms, bacteria, viruses, fungus, and the like. These communities of microorganisms are valuable to our individual health. And I would want us to underline that. These communities of microorganisms are valuable to our health. Now, the largest ecosystem of human microbiome is the gut microbiome. It consists of a community of over 1 trillion cells. It includes over 1,000 different bacterial species. It contains about 5 million microbial genes. It accounts for about 2 to 4 pounds of the body weight. Now, when you look at these facts, you can see how important our microbiome is. Now, what is a microbiome? One source says a microbiome is a well-defined habitat of environment conditions of bacteria, genes, DNA, genetic codes, and so much more. Now, let's get closer home. What is the human microbiome? Another source says the human gut microbiome is the entire digestive system from the mouth to the rectum. It includes all the foods, liquids, medicines, toxins, chemicals, probiotics, prebiotics, viruses, and even occasional pennies and pebbles that enters. It also includes all enzymes, digestive fluids, hormones, chemicals, nutrients, and any intermingling of these items within the gastrointestinal tract. The gut microbiome is amazingly unique to each individual. Let's look for a few minutes at the function. Let's look at some of the functions of a healthy microbiome. One of the first functions of the microbiome is the function of digestion. Microbes in the gastrointestinal tract produce enzymes that in turn break down certain food substances that the digestive system cannot accomplish on its own. Microbial enzymes are important for breaking down indigestible substances, particularly digestible carbohydrates, including certain starches and fibers. This enhances the body's ability to extract and absorb monosaccharides that can be turned into energy. Another function, infection control. An important function of the microbiome is preventing the overgrowth of harmful microbes. It inhabits microbial toxicity. It competes for nutrients and resources. It prevents harmful organisms from adhering to superficial cells. It activates local immune cells, and that is an extremely important function. It activates local immune cells. Another function, immune regulation. It helps regulate the body immune system. The microbiome plays an integral role in immune regulation. Now, all tissues and organs are influenced by the microbiota. Microbes and their products communicate with the immune system. They promote its development and maturation. They promote its development and maturation. They guide immune responsiveness. They help prevent the dysfunctional immune activities that can lead to things like allergies, that can lead to autoimmune diseases, that can also lead to chronic inflammatory conditions. Microbiome disturbances have been linked to chronic inflammatory conditions such as bacterial vaginosis, atopic dermatitis, inflammatory bowel disease, rheumatoid arthritis, obesity, and the list goes on. Interactions between the gut microbiome and the immune system are important for stimulating the renewal and repair of cells lining the gut epithelium with where the gut microbiome resides. So it is important and necessary. It supports the immune system, and it also takes care of the environment of the gut where our microbiome resides. Another function is the function of metabolism. Patterns of gut microbiome imbalances have been seen in adults with metabolic diseases such as obesity, such as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and also type 2 diabetes. A proper or healthy functioning microbiome also takes care of our circadian rhythm. It has been shown that relationship between the circadian rhythm and the microbiome may be bidirectional. Imbalances in the microbiome can interrupt circadian signaling, resulting in the circle of daily biological rhythm and metabolic disorders. So if the microbiome is off, if it is not functioning at a healthy level, all these functions, the function of digestion, function of infection control, function of immune regulation, function of metabolism, function of the circadian rhythm, all these functions will begin to all these systems will begin to malfunction, and thus we would have on our hand sickness and disease. Now let's look at something we call dysbiosis. One person says it is a shift in the microbiome balance from a pattern associated with health to a pattern. I would want to take that again. It says it is a shift in the microbiome balance away from a pattern associated with health, and this is known as dysbiosis. Dysbiosis in the gut increases the risk of immune malfunction both inside and outside the digestive tract. Gut dysbiosis has been associated with a growing list of chronic diseases and conditions. And our scientist tells us that this list includes ailments such as allergies, asthma, autism, autoimmune diseases, cancer, cardiovascular diseases, celiac disease, chronic fatty syndrome, depression, type 1 and type 2 diabetes, inflammatory bowel syndrome, irritable bowel syndrome, multiple sclerosis, obesity, osteoporosis, cognitive and emotional health, and the list goes on and on. I am taking the following statement from the book Disease Prevention and Treatment, the 6th edition, from Life Extension. And I'm quoting from pages 1038 to 1039. In that book, it says, imbalanced intestinal microflora can trigger chronic microbial inflammation, which increases intestinal permeability and creates a condition known as leaky gut. Intestinal permeability is controlled by interaction between protein on the surface of adjacent cell lining the intestinal walls, which form structures known as tight junctions. Zenulin is a protein that modulates these tight junctions. An increased zenulin level in the circulation are considered to indicate an impaired intestinal barrier. A leaky gut allows the absorption of small food components and bacteria, which can then trigger systemic immune activation and inflammation. Gut microbes and microbial products and toxins can also cross a leaky gut. This can lead to immune and inflammatory activation in distinct tissues and organs, and is thought to be an important mechanism in the development of autoimmune diseases and diseases related to systemic inflammation, unquote. It is important for us to recognize that according to the science, almost 80%, and this number is very high and it is scary, that over 80% of the population suffers with leaky gut syndrome. And most of the individuals suffering from leaky gut syndrome is not aware that this problem exists. It is therefore very important for us to know the condition of our health. It is doubly important for us to know the condition of our gut microbiome. For if our gut microbiome is healthy, it will be shown, it will be seen, it will be experienced in our health. On the other hand, if our gut microbiome is unhealthy, if our gut is basically a sewer for all sorts of gunk and junky foods, then it would affect our entire health. My function this evening is to make you aware of your microbiome and how important it is to your health, to your very existence as an individual. I am willing to share more information for you, and so I would put a couple links at the bottom of this video that I would like you to look at. I would put the links to 2 short videos that would give you some more information about the importance of your microbiome. My intention is that every individual would begin to consider carefully the importance of his or her health. And therefore, as you look at these videos and as you take in the information therein, that you would follow the line. For I would also give to you a website where you can go and where you can get some more information. And there is, amid all the stirring presently about the microbiome, and amid in different individuals having different products that claim that will take care and heal the microbiome. There is one product I know of that has done the job of taking care of all the aspects of your microbiome. That link will also be there. Please look for it. Please, my friend, consider carefully that your microbiome is the center of your health. If it is healthy, you would begin to prosper in your health. I pray, therefore, that you would consider this information as important to your health, to your family health, and I would long to see you on a higher level, a higher plane with your health, so that we can prosper and be in good health. God bless you and have a wonderful day.